Hey guys, what's up? From Safe Haven Valley here. Tonight I'm doing a special video. Just thought I'd jump on and share a few things with you tonight. Got a couple of things I want to just share. It's been sitting around here. Well, one thing has been sitting around for a while, up on my shelf here, but also a few things that I got today, and there's some that I've had, and just tools that I do use, and just thought I'd feel like sharing with you. But tonight's special video is a birthday special. That's right. It's my 39th birthday, and I wanted to share it with all of you and the hobby. So, let's to start with. I've already got a lot of birthday wishes from all you out there. Thank you very much. And it's been a very long but good day. So, what a better way to end my day than to jump into the hobby for some relaxation time tonight. Tomorrow, early morning, I get up like normal, and I head across the state to pick up my sister and my dad, who are coming back here with me. So, yeah, it's going to be a very quick weekend, but you know what? It's been a great day. So with that, I'm gonna jump right into this stuff. But I want to before I get into it too much, I want to take you up onto my shelf here real quick and show you a beauty that I've had for a long time in storage. It does run. Unfortunately, it does not have its foam boxes anymore. And this is just a pride and joy that my mom got me years and years ago. Probably good, at least a good 12 years ago anyway. And it still runs. I ran it the last winter. There's a few things that have been dinged and damaged on it, but I love just seeing it. So let me take you up there and show you, and then we will come down to the workbench and get right to what's going on. So let me take you up. There she is. That's my beauty. That is what sits up above my workbench. So we have the passenger car here. Look at that. It's liberty, freedom. It's the same on both sides. So this is a nice little passenger car there, or maybe a mail car. And then it's got the nice little tender there that says Spirit of America. And then up top, you got the coal there, and it's a little dusty, and it's time for me to clean it. But the track it sits on did come with it. But look at that little detail there. And there's the main piece. There are a few little things that are wrong with it. There are flags for it that I don't have for it anymore that go right up here on the front. In fact, those little holes right there, right there up front, is where they're supposed to go on both sides. I do not have the flags for it anymore. But there's a couple other things I can't think of, but it's just a beauty to look at, and it does run. I do enjoy it, and whatnot. And then I will be doing another video of all my builds. I have a special feature for that coming up, but just so you can see, these are every single one of my builds I've done is right there. As you can see, that shelf is getting full. I have my latest build, Vic's Garage, sitting on top of Natalie's Freight right now. Unfortunately, next month they all get boxed up for storage because Yeah, well, I'm downsizing space and moving in with my in-laws until I buy a house. So, with that, let's put let's get on down to business here. I said that I have some other things to share as well. So let's get down to it, shall we? Move you over to the bench here. Let's get down to the bench here and show you what we got going on. Okay, so we got a few things that are going on down here on the bench today. One, I want to show you that I have a collection of acrylic. These are acrylic paints. These are just regular basic acrylic paints that actually came with my kit up here that I got. And it, let me bring this down here for a minute here off the wall. See, it's just craft paint. It's Art Advantage brand craft paint basic 12 color set. It's craft paint. But you know what? It's all good. I got it because of this back here. It tells you what colors are in this kit. These are all the colors that I got. And it goes through the two color mixing chart. And then over here it has 3 color mixing. And then here. And then here it has the gradient in the bar, and then in the round. And then that's just one of the things. And then the other thing is this is from Tools and Tips, from Fosskill Models. When I got one of their kits, this came in it. It's great. Save it, because on the back, this is my little baby right here. This is the Fosskill. This is, if you have any questions, you can always email Fosskill Models right there at Gmail. But this is the sizing that they use. They color code each piece, and it tells you what it is. This is good. So they label the ends of their wood, so it's great. Down here is an HO scale ruler. That's right, HO scale ruler. And it goes all the way up to 25 feet. So if you're building something that's in realistic life 25 feet, this will give you a ruler from 1 to 25 feet. So you will be an HO scale if you use this. Primarily, it's a ruler for these pieces that you can cut if you're doing scratch building. And that's what I love about them. They do a lot of really, really, really good stuff that just make things come alive. And that's what I love about them. Let me put this back up here on my wall. Okay, so those are the paints that I've had, and those are great. Now, while we're on paints, I was at Fred Meyer's today, and I've always got, Delta creative paints. They do have that brand. I didn't see much of it today, along with Handy Art. Handy Art is a brand that I usually just grab a white or a black. They're just standardized. But today they had this for like $2 something a bottle, because they don't have anything else. And they've been diminishing their Handy Art product. And there's a brand that I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, or that you may not be familiar with, but Fred Meyer's is going to a new brand of acrylic paint. And I picked up 4 colors today. I don't know how many of you are familiar with Palmer paints. That's right. Palmer paints, right there. Acrylic paint. This one is a golden yellow. I picked up a sky blue. I picked up a slate gray. And then I also picked up the last bottle they had of almond. I'm not so sure what I would do with the golden yellow, but it's an odd color that I know I can mix with others to make good. It's a good mixing color, especially with rust. Orange is a good one because you mix orange and browns and golds, and it makes a really good mixture. Even if you're doing your detailing on your trees or landscaping, this comes in handy because you can just dab it. But yeah, Fred Meyer's now carries Palmer paints. At least the one here in my town does. And it's made in the USA. So I will be using these at some point. Also, a recap. I also am starting to use my new tools, which you will see me use in our next build, which happens to be the general store. And want to give a big shout out to Greg Cassidy, who I've just became more familiar with on his channel. I'm starting to meddle in with being able to add signs. I do not know if I'm going to add signs or not, Greg, to this general store. I'm working on getting some signs and practicing before I actually start applying. So we'll see. I'm starting to build next week, so it may not be on the general store. There may not be one at all. I do not know. But I am watching your videos and Jason Jensen's and figuring that all out. It is new. Also, what you're seeing here, this is my pair of eyes that allow me to just see more detail. And it comes with there is a band that you can get to use, but I don't use the band. But it has a headrest in here. You wear them like sunglasses. They have a nice comfortable little nose rest there. This can full adjust greatly. I need a new battery, but if you look, the battery is dying. So it does come on and provide a lot of bright LED light on my specific spot I'm working on. They have multiple. I'm gonna set these up out of the way for now, but they do. It comes with those. It comes with a band, either a band or you can use the glasses, whichever you prefer. It comes in this case here, and you have a cleaning cloth, and then you have different sizes. This one's a 1.5. This one's a 2. This one's a 2.5 right here, magnification. And this one is the 3.5 magnification. And the one that I have on here, And to take them out, it's very simple. They just pull out real quick. Okay, so this is, actually I got that wrong. The one that I have here is the 1.5, 2, 2.5, and there is one other one I thought, but maybe not. Oh, I'll just read the bottom. So in the bottom here, you can't really tell here very clearly, so I'll just label them off for you. So from bottom to the top, you got 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, and then it jumps to 3.5 for the magnification on these lenses. And let me tell you, they make a huge difference when you're trying to see something that is so small. Like when you're doing your paint details, that kind of thing. So, I just want you to know that I love these things. They are my best friend when it comes to seeing the things that are small. I think I paid like $25 or something for this. And I got it on Amazon, I believe. So it is very cool to see all of the things, and they stay right here on the left side of my bench. These usually stay up above my bench, just so they're in arm's reach. The other thing I have is I have this. I have a level. This level I don't use for a lot of things other than when I am doing per se a diagrama or some sort. This kind of just helps me keep what I want level. And what I do have for the last thing I want to share for tonight is I've had some comments on how to make doors. I'll be frankly honest. I've never made doors. They are always been easier to just buy. It's literally a couple bucks for a sheet of doors. But if you are set on making your own, I have an idea that I want to share with you, and you can take it from an idea and make it your own. I don't really care. As you know, I do a lot of in-scale. Right now, it's been primarily from Frank and Natalie at Mud Creek Models. But I buy a lot of their peel and stick doors and windows. Now, here is an idea for you guys to think about. And I've seen a lot of different variances of this. So just listen to, and you can take it for what you want. There is the door, the back paper from the door. What I would do with this is, yeah, it might be a little time consuming, but I would tape this to a piece of wood, and then I would edge it out and then cut it all the way out. And then I would take my, I would take it and I would just make my holes and stuff like that. But, you know, if you are good at making stuff like that, great. If you don't have such a steady hand like me, which I won't attempt this unless I feel comfortable with it, because I do have sometimes unsteady hands. So what I would recommend is just to buy yourself a sheet of doors. because not only are you buying the door, you get the door frames. And they're only like a couple bucks, depending on where you're getting them, if you're on what scale. It's way worth it, and it eliminates a lot of headache. But if you're trying to go for something specific and original or homemade, try this way. Just put this on a piece of board, yeah, and just trace it out. That way you get the dimensions, and then just bore out the windows. That's what I would do. And then you can just make your own windows by using your own acetate. It'll just be a solid door, mind you, but it's just one way you can make a door for yourself. I've never tried it, so I don't know how well it would look or whatever. It's just something I wanted to share with you as an idea to resolve that as making your own doors. I also wanted to share with you, before we call it a night, that we do have a kind of a, I guess, kit slash creation build coming up. And I wanted to let you all know that I do have a name for it. And it is going to be the cabin. And this is the cabin. We'll have a secondary building to it. It's not going to have a carport, but it's going to have a garage. Some cabins out in the middle of nowhere has a garage, so it's something that that you can split up and make two different things, or you can just make it all one. But my purpose is it's going to be all one, and it's going to be the cabin, or sorry, not the cabin, but the mountain cottage is what it's called. I stand corrected. It's going to be called the mountain cottage. And this one is going to be a piece by piece. So we're not going to have just 4 walls. We're going to have the 4 walls blank, and then we're going to do piece by piece. That's what we're going to be doing. And I'm currently working on the boards right now for the walls, because this building has 4 windows, and I have to make sure I have enough lumber for all of it. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm just going to be doing cutting. I'm going to be doing a lot of the cutting on the go. So there's going to be a lot of first time cutting for this build, pretty much on camera. So all I'm doing right now is just prepping the wall, the base wall, and the wood, and the door and windows, and the roof. I got to get the roof stuff all taken care of. So with that, there's a lot coming. So I look forward to sharing that with you all as we go into that build and everything else. There are no instructions for this build. It's something that it's my second creation, and I just want to have fun and just make content and share with you guys. So anyway, again, thanks for all the birthday wishes from all you out there. I wish you all a safe and wonderful weekend. And I look forward to Monday and Tuesday getting into the general store. So with that, I will be prepared and ready. Not only will I be showing my colors for the store, but also what I'm going to be doing with the store. I'll be figuring that out over the weekend, so I will be ready to go for this build. But for the most part, it will be as it is. That I will tell you, my colors will be chosen, and we're just going to get at it and be done. So that we can move on into the special build, which will begin in a couple of weeks, somewhere right around the beginning of February. February 4th to the 10th is when I plan on doing it. So there's still a little bit of prep work for that one, but we're almost there. And that we will call a wrap. So until next week, guys, you guys all have a wonderful weekend. Be safe, and please share with me what you're doing on your workbench. Send me pictures and posts on Hartwick Trains at Facebook. I would love to see what you're doing. Post a video. I want to see what you guys do. So come on, let's get involved here. I will be posting this video to encourage further on my page and all my group pages so that people can find me. So till Monday or Tuesday, I'm not sure which yet, but keep an eye out. General store build coming up next week, so stay tuned. All right, see you next week, guys. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Good night.